Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, Fragrance Fan. And before we get started, go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you know every time I upload some new content. And for those of you who already support my channel, thank you guys so much for helping me with what I do, because my goal is to just continue to give you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews at 40-inch and under $1 range. Most of them going to be a lot less than that, and a good chunk of those you can pick up at your local rack stores, and I'll let you know what I think about them. The one that I'm talking about today is an iconic classic released in 1996. The citrus aromatics spawned a ton of flankers. It seems like they just keep on coming still to this day. Extremely popular back in the 90s, and for good reason. And I'm talking about Azzaro Chrome's Original. Nice light blue colored juice. All of these chromes have that kind of diamond plate cap. That's like their signature. This cap itself, this is only a 1 ounce bottle, and it doesn't even have all the juice in it, and it does not hold the weight of this little bottle. I don't know if the other ones are any different. I got a default, I don't know. I actually got this from a retailer, but it's a standard looking Azzaro Chrome bottle, pretty nice looking. The atomizer itself is pretty darn good. So this has a ton of notes in it, so I'm not gonna go over all them. I'm going to talk about the ones that make Azzaro Chrome Original, what makes it stand out from the other ones, why this was so unique and popular. Up top, there's a lot of rosemary, some bergamot and lemon. Bitter citrus with a high dosage of rosemary. There's a lot of florals in the mids and a lot of woods in the base. As this thing starts to morph, as it progresses, it's pretty linear. It pretty much stays true from the opening to the very end. There is a little bit more the floral with like a hint of powder. There's some metallic smells in this. That's kind of one of the unique things about Chrome, and what made it, I think, so influential back then is that metallic type of a note. And yeah, it's woody, it's florally, it's very citrusy, but it holds on to that pretty much the whole time. And the longevity on this is decent. I'll get at least 5.5 to 6.5 hours every time that I wear it. Super fresh, super summer vibes, very, very mature, sharp, and synthetic. If you don't like synthetic, you might want to stay away from this, but it's one of those really enjoyable synthetic smells. I really like it. I feel good about myself when I wear this thing. The sillage is pretty good. It's not like mind-blowing, but an arm's distance, people are going to smell you when you walk by for the first hour or so. And I think even a youth can enjoy this. Maybe not all of them, because nowadays there is kind of more into like this sweet, fresh, and playful, whereas this is a little bit more classy, a little bit more mature. It's got the woods and that rosemary note, which makes it a little bit just sharper and more masculine. But this spawned a ton of flankers for a reason. I wear this from time to time. I like it every time I wear it. I'm wearing it right now. Got the dry down on my hand. Opening versus dry down. Very similar. This is more, just a little brighter, a little bit more citrus and stuff like that, because citrus usually dies off first. That's why it's a top note, it dies off. Woods, somebody asked why there's so many woods in a lot of fragrances, because it tends to hold on longer. It kind of magnifies what's going on in the top. It gives it that extra push and just keeps the longevity of the fragrance typically a little bit above what it would be if it didn't have those woody notes in it. But this is very soapy, to be honest with you. It's very soapy, fresh, clean type of fragrance. It is signature scent worthy, and it is worthy of a 6.5 in my opinion, which is solid. That's a very good rating. It's still a relevant fragrance today in 2023. Not something you need to run out and buy for sure, but it is definitely worth taking a look at. You see them all the time, all over the place. If you haven't smelled this, which you probably have and just didn't know it, go ahead and do it. And do it on purpose and know what you're smelling. So that's my final thoughts on Azzaro Chrome Original. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed, take care of yourself always, and until next time.